Do you serve God or do you serve the Democrat Party? Mr. O'Malley, will you be supporting?
I'm stitching Mandy's video to remind y'all of a few things. Remember after 9/11 when the people were saying, oh, we don't want this kind of law in the U.S. We don't want this. We don't want this. Texas passed a law like banning that it be enacted. However, the way Marjorie Taylor Greene is talking, the way Mike Johnson is talking, is this same talking point only for Christians. Mind you, this article is from 2014, where they will rule Afghanistan to Sharia or Islamic law. And that's how they're ruling. Have you read how it's going currently in Afghanistan for women? Because at the writing of this same article back in 2014, the first press release after taking power, the spokesman says issues such as media and women's rights would be respected within the framework of Islamic law. That's what they said in 2014. Gee, what's being said in our Congress now? Women's rights will be respected under biblical law. Do you respect God or the... Are we not seeing? Because again, this is what they said in 2014, and now they don't want women to have windows where they can't be seen by the public, and they're not allowed to be educated. And again, evangelical Christians, much like this, is the Christian equivalent. They've been known for their strict interpretation of Sharia, including punishments and as public of convicted It's just wild. They inserted this into their legal system because it's derived from the Quran. Now, what are they trying to do here? Where are they trying to derive our laws from? What has Mike Johnson mentioned? What is Marjorie Taylor Greene mentioning? And y'all were so up in arms because you didn't want this kind of thing based on the Quran brought here. But y'all are fucking celebrating having these kind of oppressive laws passed under the name of your Bible and your Christian God. Mind you, they're both Abrahamic religions. It's the same God. And again, when that answer can't be derived directly from the text, the religious scholars will give rulings. Heritage Foundation, whatever. Again, this is for the whole country. Have to, whether they're Muslim or not, you have to respect these laws. Just like they're trying to make everybody in the U.S., Christian or not, follow the Christian Bible laws that they're setting. What religious freedom? What? Religious freedom? What? I don't hear that here. And this law can inform every aspect of it. For example, a Muslim wondering what to do if with their colleagues invite them to a pub after work may turn to a Sharia scholar to ensure that they act within the legal framework of their religion. In other areas where they may turn to Sharia for guidance are family law, finance, business. How are they trying to change the laws in the U.S.? Is it based on what the individual can do? Is it based on freedom or is it based on biblical law? And again, the rulings are made are guidance and rulings that is considered formal legal ruling called the fatwa. And there are 5 different schools in Islamic law. There are 4 Sunni schools and 1 Shia. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing those right. And the 5 schools differ in how literally they interpret the text from which Sharia law should be derived. Almost like there are different facets and people interpret the Bible differently. It's almost like it's like that. And interpretation of that law is nuanced according to the local culture and customs, which means Sharia may look quite different in different places. Almost as if there's no consistency. People were so up in arms and fear, especially after 9/11, about this coming here. And now they're celebrating it literally being done in real time right now. Because it's their religion doing the oppressing. And they think that they're going to be free underneath that. Mind you, they didn't want it done to them. They didn't want another religion dictating how they could express their religion, but they are so happy to do it to others and have it affect their health care, how their marriage is seen, if their marriage is legal, what they can wear, how they can express themselves with their medical care. And they do this. They're supporting this kind of oppression and calling it freedom. And proudly in our Congress, asking people who should be enacting laws for everybody of every religion in this country if they are abiding by the Christian God or by a specific interpretation of a Christian God. And people aren't sounding alarms. Y'all are fucking hypocrites. Because it isn't freedom that you want. You want to enjoy oppressing others. And your freedoms be protected, but you want to enjoy the moral superiority and the oppression of others with the incorrect thought in your head that you yourself will never be oppressed by these laws you're celebrating. And you won't be until you realize it's too late. And then you'll wonder, what the fuck happened? Some of y'all are literally celebrating the exact thing that you claim to not want here happening in real time. And it just baffles me.